Happy summer, everyone. This is Mrs. Beckham, and I am hot. I just got back from church, and it is very sticky outside. But I wanted to take a minute before the weekend slipped away and answer some of the questions that I've gotten in an email. So, first, I think all of the questions that I've gotten are actually answered in the information about the assignment. So pass that word along. The first thing to do before either beginning the assignment or before emailing me is to read the directions. So please do that. But a couple of the questions I think definitely are a little bit tricky, and so I'm going to go through and answer them all and point a few things out, and hopefully this will address future questions as well. First of all, in the directions, it says handwritten. Handwritten, okay? Anybody can copy and paste. I want you to do the writing, and we're going to talk about why it's important to physically put your pen to the paper and do some writing. I know that you guys type all the time, but there's actually something different happening in your brain when you are writing. So we'll talk about that at the beginning of the year, but that's for the assignment. Must be handwritten. Another thing that, that I've seen in questions would be about the lesser gods. You've asked which lesser gods, and it's hard to tell from the instruction sheet, but if you look at the rubric, the lesser gods are named here, the ones that you have to do. See if I can get it to focus a little bit better. These are the ones that you have to do from the lesser gods. Okay, there's 16 of them. So that's the answer to that question. The last thing that I'll mention, it's real important that you know from the bit.ly link, which is where you're going to submit your images. I can't wait to see some of these, by the way. On the direction sheet, the very end, part 5, it says you will upload your favorite 5 to the Google form. Okay? Before submitting it, you have to rename it using this convention. Well, XXXXXX, this right here, that is your student number. And that is information that's on the bit.ly site. So if you go to the bit.ly site, you'll see that there are specific things that you have to do, okay? Make sure you name your image before uploading it using the convention XXXXX, myth name, and the X's are your student number. And that's so that I'll be able to sort them by individual people, so I can see all of yours together. Even if you do one now and you do one back in the end of July, right? I'll be able to put them all together and see all of yours in one list. So that's what you need to do. Of course, this is a grade. It's not a an optional thing. You have to do this. The part that you turn in, of course, is detailed for you here on the rubric. You can get the book to have on your bookshelf. I would recommend that it's a good book to have just going forward because there are lots of references, lots of allusions to mythological things, and being able to just pull that down and find that really quickly can be very helpful to you. You don't have to. You don't have to buy it. You can just check it out from the library. But I do recommend that you buy it if you can. If you can't, and you just need to go to the library, you will find they have lots of copies because it's a very common work. I think that's all the questions that I've had to date. So thank you for continuing to work on this. Thank you for reading all the instructions before you get a little too panicked and reach out to me because, again, it's all here. And we're looking forward to starting up the year with you. Gosh, I can't believe it. It's going to be here before you know it. It's like 4 weeks away. So enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye-bye.